2-0 death on that move. He does, but it's very hard to hit. Not because it's hard to execute, but just because how situational hitting up B without previously doing damage to DK is. And then I believe, as Turbo says, it's also SBI, but I'm not sure. But either way, whether it's fake or not, it's still situational enough that I just don't see it happening. It's just the rest of the matchup that's really hard to DK. So I definitely agree with the choice of Byleth here. It's just about what I would expect, and we're going to see probably a lot of what I was talking about. I didn't mention Nair, but, you know, Byleth from Nair is going to be really good at hitting DK as well. DK is a big boy, and his moves are close, not the most safe on shields. You can see a lot of that, and that's going to be getting a lot of leverage on its own as well. And a lot of damage coming out. Okay, very good to get it back there from JoyKong. I was expecting the stock to just be exploded from the back air at some point soon. A bit of a strange up smash there, but it worked out. A bit of a bait using an up smash for spot on the grab, knowing exactly what JoyKong was looking for. Which makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised if around this percent is when Ding Dong might start working on Byleth on small battlefield. So as long as that's what JoyKong is looking for, oh, we're seeing like a bit of a read going on there, but it's not quite working. Hunting air dodge. Ding Dong's still not going to be true, but as long as you can threaten an air dodge and kill with a back air, that's not bad. It's actually going to kill. I was not expecting that to a straight up kill, but that's strong rage for you. Very, very strong back there. We're seeing a fake sortie versus an actual sortie, so there's going to be a lot of outranging from the Byleth side, and it's going to be very easy for Byleth to actually hit the sweet spot back air and forward air, just considering how big DK is. Now, how sweet spots often work in Ultimate is that the tower spot takes priority. When your sweet spot is that big, that doesn't really matter. If Tom felt like being a cheeky little man there, he probably could have went for the Zerg step, which we were talking about before, but he opted for a 2 combo instead. That forward smash is going to take that so very, very nicely, and this is looking quite good for JoyKong, all things considered. Giant punch on deck as well, which is something I was going to be very, very careful about, because not only will that giant punch deal a big punch, it also has armor. And armor is really useful versus Byleth because you can just very easily punish whatever moves he has. He can have a bit of lag, so as long as you get the hit, you'll probably get the hit. As in, you get hit, but either way, we could see a kill from the smackdown any moment now. Down to Giant Punch is actually going to take the stock. Very good trip there. And that is game to JoyKong. Very, very quick. I can imagine the games will go like that very, very quickly. I wonder if Titan's going to counter switch. I don't think that would be the right play, but I would not be surprised if he goes Corin or something. But once again, Roy would be a bit surprising here. They're going to town, which is decent for both characters, I think. Yeah, 43%, it's a bit mental. But if JoyKong wins, he plays Nutlord. They do play all the time. Once again, it's just one of those things where if you just make it far in bracket a lot, it's just going to happen. You know, it's just going to happen that the good players end up playing each other eventually, and Nutlord and JoyKong just always get really far in these regionals. That's just how it is. Oh, that's been air train. Is this Palutena? We're looking at. Or is this Byleth? Are we human or are we dancer? That's like a song, I think. So, down in City, lots of kills off the side last zones and what I expect. We've seen JoyKong do JoyKong things on this stage before in this tournament. I think it was against New Gem. No, I think where JoyKong was getting up. It wasn't New Gem or was it? It was someone anyway, where JoyKong was getting away with a lot of grabs and just cargo throwing off to the side. Don't need to think about the side when you've got the bottom blast zone in his spike zone and the top blast zone as well. Forget the side blast zones, it's all the others which the kills actually matter for, I guess. Shut me up. But speaking of the side blast zones, I can imagine the next shot actually making it, especially if JoyKong has this giant punch on deck. We have seen just how powerful giant punch is from the ending of the last game. All he needs is a down kill anytime soon. just get that giant punch and it will kill off that side blast zone very well. It doesn't even matter if it trips. As long as you armor through the move, you get the hit. Now, of course, it didn't kill. That's not what matters. Comes like back here, very scary. Very, very scary for Tom. Tom, how will he get back off? That's how he does it. Reversal with the side B. Very nice. Threatening an up air to kill from the juggle, but JoyKong not falling for it. Oh, trying to armor through something with that up B. I respect the attempt. We love to see it. More armored moves coming out. JoyKong clearly thinks Tom is going to be throwing out some moves in a bit of oh, yep, JoyKong got it right. Never mind. I was about to say there's unlikely that Tigerton will swing for no reason, but never mind. The swinging happens and JoyKong anticipates it just in time. Now that forward tilt's going to kill eventually off the side, but very even game at the moment. Of course, both players just able to take so much damage at any point. So, an even game, still a very, very scary game. Not time to get comfy at all. Even on lose out like 10 feet invaders. I think it's a bit more than that. You only get to use. Oh, I was about to say, I was thinking I was Heat Smash for a moment, and I was like, you only get that much per round, but yeah, Heat engages. That's what we like to see. We love to see this. I will use this move because it might give me heat. Anyway, trying to get a match killed. Is that going to kill off the side blast? Not quite yet. Oh, that would have been a very cheeky reversal from Tigerton. Oh, is that going to kill? Not quite. Oh, there we have it. Unslap on the back. And now we are 2-0 up on Tigerton. From JoyKong. On his way to a convincing 3-0. How will Tigerton respond? Sounds like they're running it back. Is that the same character? You would expect that they're running it back, but... Yep. That makes sense. I don't think the stage was particularly the issue. I don't think the characters were the issue either. Tom just needs to lock in, as the name says. Now then, it's been a very, very convincing set so far. JoyKong is clearly in Tom's head here and there with those armored moves really working out. He's getting those stocks where he needs them the most. So Tom needs to work out how to actually play around these. It's very, while the obvious answer to moves like headbutt and up B is grab the armor, when is Byleth ever going to be grabbing DK? Plus, that's a very scary solution to those moves. I cannot lie. I would never recommend you grab DK when you're just playing out of move. But how will Tom play around these things? What will Tom do different to what he was doing in the last game? Carrying hand slap is definitely a start, but if you can't get anything off of it, what difference does it make? Well, I know what that makes, and it is a one less stock to Tigerton's favor. Definitely an issue here. Once again, JoyKong in the lead. The leads just don't stop. JoyKong's game to win, never mind! That shield is just gone. Amir is going to absolutely explode that stock, and just like that, it is an even game. Something Tigerton is going to be really grateful to have right now. Of course, as we have seen, even games are no time to get comfortable, as I was saying just in the last game, because the damage just comes out of nowhere, the stocks just come out of nowhere. That was a 0% stock just 10 seconds ago, and now it is gone, erased from existence out of the blink of an eye. Absolutely insane stuff from JoyKong, and it just does not end. How will Tom answer back? How will Tigerton win for SSL, for Liverpool, for... Oh no, it's gonna be it! Not quite! An edge guard not quite coming out yet, but still 81%. All JoyKong needs is a forward smash. All JoyKong needs is a hand slap out smash. All JoyKong needs is a back air off stage. It is terrifying for Tigerton, as the win con is so much easier for JoyKong in this situation because he's got an entire stock to take. An entire stock and then some. How will Tigerton do this? Tigerton needs probably about a back air at some point soon. A back air would close the stock, but then he has an entire stock to answer for. Very, very scary. I'm going for a hand slap. That would have been it if that fully connected, but luckily for Tigerton it was only a 2-hit move rather than one. So that is exactly the kind of thing that Tigerton is looking for. Just a little bit of a mistake is all he needs. Now, 120% to answer for, or else he loses the game. He needs like 0 to death or something akin to that. It's very possible though, 69%. Byleth can kill at this percent, even on a heavy like DK. In fact, one thing we haven't been too much edge guards using up B, which I think could be pretty useful on DK. So that would only be something to just throw out, and you can just throw out that up smash, you can just throw out that up air, and that is going to take it from what was looking like a pretty hopeless game. Very good stuff for Tigerton. Tigerton is going to be very, very relieved to take that game. That changes everything mentality-wise. Although Tigerton is not one to crumble under pressure particularly, that is still going to do wonders for his psyche going up in the rest of the set. He will need to pull off a reverse PO in order to win this, but after a clutch like that, I have no doubt he is capable of clutching out once more. Twice more, in fact. But will it go that way? Only time can find out. Missing that deck is already going to be costly. 55, 69 out of nowhere in less than 10 seconds of the game. Tigerton, of course, able to deal a lot of damage of his own at any point. Now, it'll be interesting to see how this game differs. I would probably say, though, we've been seeing a lot of those up Bs working out. That is one of my favorite things about JoyKong, is how he just finds these up Bs a lot. I do think up B is an especially funny move, which is why it's one of my favorite things about JoyKong gameplay. He just knows when to use it a lot of the time. The risk reward on that move. Down to up B is a crazy anti. It is a pretty crazy anti. That's what I'm talking about when I was talking about the edge guards last game. We have not been seeing Byleth up the edge guards often at all in this set, but it's one of the biggest strengths Byleth has on DK, because DK's recovery is just so low and easy to get under. It's so telegraphed, it's not the easiest to change the height of at all. And you can just murder him for recovering low, for recovering high, as long as you have enough time to. So, I'm surprised that's the first instance we've actually seen of that, and that is not the first instance we have seen of forward smash. I need to stop interrupting myself, but, you know, these times just things need to be talked about. I can't keep rambling about things that aren't going on when there's so much that is going on! Tigerton managing to just about get back onto the stage, but still very, very scary stuff if he wants to win this tournament set, if he wants to progress on to losers semis. Oh, that down air, I love to see it. The platform chase. Oh, I respect the giant punch attempt. I'm not sure if it would have harmed anything there, but that's what we're talking about with the up Bs once again. Can we get free? Can we get that for all 3 shots? Only time can tell. Something I keep saying, but you know, time is doing a lot of telling here. But that back air is telling me that JoyKong wins 3-1.